E for eMiniWizard.com and MarketWizards.com, reminding traders to use risk capital you can afford to lose. And it's almost the end of IB on the first day of the week, the 25th of February, 2019. My belief is that the closer to this 12 that you can take your short, the better your odds, because the bots are so accurate. So for me personally, I like the pre-market squeeze if you're looking at that 10-minute chart. And if you get your piece of action for that, you don't have to do anything at the open. This was the time that it was running without a lot of resistance, squeezing the traders. We know that R1 today is at the 12. We know that's a huge pivot. And so IB is an idea sometimes, like I said, the stolen range. My feeling is it's probably going to be a fairly small range and probably choppy because both sides are going to want to do business at this level. Certainly the shorts are. And the longs probably have less of an edge, but still it's a squeeze trade. And then we kick in the 5 RTH, and that also comes into play. So the odds for a very big move here at the open, I thought were limited. Remember I said let's keep our expectations small for either side. So in an open like this, you don't have to feel like you have to do anything. And the safer trade really is to go with the squeeze trade, but then you get to the point where risk and reward comes in, and that's the dilemma at this open. That's why it's so hard. So this is a visual of what I was referring to earlier. And we had the other lines on here, and I just have taken those off so you can see this, what I'm looking at, the squeeze type idea. So here was obviously a good trade that happens sharp and fast and bang, and now the shorts feel they're in control. But a lot of times this excites the shorts. We never go below this. And then we bounce and we squeeze up, and here's your double right here. Ignore the high because that's the way the market moves. It will ignore that high. You want a third time through trade, and that third time through trade then ignores this and starts to make the whack-a-mole trade. Higher high, comes back, and never lets these traders get off the hook. That's what I'm showing by this arrow, that those traders are then squeezed. And that's when we're waking up, and you need to recognize that because you probably slept through all this. So if you recognize this, then you're saying, well, it looks like the squeeze is going to continue. And as I said, probably for the 8 to 12 zone. And then we get into the range type trading where generals looking at this saying, okay, RTH, fine. I got better odds coming short side, try to get a few than I do trying to buy here and scoot up from here, especially when we consider that we were back here at 81 a quarter, 82s at the end of the day at 2:30 on Friday, and then the juice into the close and the squeeze up. So backing and filling is what I'm hoping for, and not for a big plunge or big squeeze further north, but just some backing and filling in both sides getting small opportunities. But this platform you definitely want to tune into because that happens over and over. And if you have one chart without anything on it, it's easier to see these ideas. And then obviously you can even see your wedge with the higher highs, higher lows being built. And then again. So this is the whole key. Remember when I said I think the pivot's 02? That's why this is so pivotal today. Right in here, as it should be. Thank you very much, Brian. Well, you can't do everything. And if you choose to help others and teach others a bit, there just going to be times like this. You're not in the market, I mean, I believe in what I preach. You know, you need to be focused, and you need to have obviously a game plan of trying to get your 4 or 5 points. We'll talk about that today too, because I think that's important. And part of this conversation is if you guys have ever read Kiyosaki, you know, if you dig in a hole, stop digging. You know, why would you keep digging? So, and I believe a lot of his ideas. You know, smart guy. So the point I'm trying to make is with trading, you don't want to keep digging a hole of short and short and short and adding in and digging that hole. Say, okay, trade didn't work. Let me take another shot at it. I said, we're probably going to need 2 or 3 tries on the short side today. All right. Yeah, that's just the reality of it. And that's hit and run. So if you do 2 trades and get 2 points each trade, there's your 4 points. You do one more in the afternoon or whatever, there's your 5 points. You know, you get beat 3 times and you're down your 6 points or so. Now you've got your work just to get back to even. So you're looking for the safer type trades. And truthfully, near the 12 is a safer trade. It's not safe, but it's a safer trade. I watched one time brought our guys into a webinar that was being run by Murray. And a brilliant guy, but didn't understand that these pivots don't have to hold. He was fighting it. I said, he's going the wrong way. He's still wrong from that day that we were in that room trying to fight that pivot. I said, they're markers. And it doesn't mean it has to hold. It means you want to be aware of that level. Because if we bust through that and go up another 10 points, then we're going to be watching that and saying, okay, that's support until broken. So that's the importance of understanding these big numbers. All right, anybody coming back in for the second time, retesting this 05 area? Don't forget, that was a high here. These traders who have all jumped in here now currently have, unless they played hit and run, they have nothing in their pocket. And that's the problem when you do a chase trade. If it comes back on you, you are a weak hand and you need to come out. Trader back here is saying, okay, I'm willing to give up some. I don't want to give up 10 points. I may be willing to give up 3 or 4 to make 3 or 4 more with a trailer. And obviously a weekly trader is not even thinking about worrying about getting beat today. They're going to be in today and stay in and try to make it for the week. So even if they're underwater today. And these guys the same. These guys are never going to come out today. So I think we've got the primary battlefield identified right now. It may be another high, but I'm not expecting, a huge run upside today. The longs win if they can just range trade and keep everyone at bay. So this is a chart we want to pay attention to right here, because this red line is next coming up. And anybody that gets near the O2s, make sure you are paid. Daily middle. I've got it 03. 40 back is right here at 05. 50 back is right here at 03. And then the half gap area is going to be back at the 60 back. Just under it. And it would be huge today to get the half gap. Thank you very much, Zeke. Great post. So hope this stuff is helping you, and I do record these so you guys can go back and look at them later.